Hello everyone, and welcome to whatever this is going to end up as, if it ever's going to go live. But hello everyone. I don't normally do videos like this in response to any other videos because we're not a reaction channel, we're just a podcast. Though who knows, maybe if I enjoy this we'll do some more in the future. But yeah, after watching Paul's reactions to W2G's WoW vs Final Fantasy XIV video a few weeks ago, his reaction was on Twitch recently, but the video that W2G posted was a few weeks ago. I decided that really I had some thoughts I wanted to put out. So, I know I'm a bit late. Sorry W2G, and sorry anyone who ever listens to this. But I wanted to say a few things, so I thought this would be a good time to do it. First of all, I want to say I'm not a big fan of this WoW versus Final Fantasy XIV talk. Yeah, I tried Shadowlands last year. I had fun. I did the raid. I did some endgame content. I did some low-level mythic keys. Will I go back? Probably not. But do I hate the game? No, I don't. I feel like both games can exist at the same time, occupying different spaces because there are different player bases for the two. Just because you like WoW doesn't mean you're going to like Final Fantasy XIV. Both have a... Content-wise, they're very similar, but both have a different combat style due to the GCD system and due to the overall visual style of both the games, with the Final Fantasy XIV being more the animated style versus WoW, which has a cartoony, realistic style. So yeah, I feel like both games can live at the same time and both have great audiences. And about the content drought, they brought up the fact that WoW has not had any content since November. Now, I can't add too much about this because I don't play WoW. As I said, I haven't played it since the start of Shadowlands. But I have played Final Fantasy XIV for a very long time. And I can tell you now that when there is a content drought, you can really feel it. Like, we've got patch 5.55 launching soon. That is going to be our final MSQ for Shadowbringers. Now, if you've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for a very long time, chances are there isn't many different aspects you're going to have until November. If you're a Savage Raider, boom, you've probably already done that. If you're an Armor Raider, you've definitely already done that. And you've done it multiple times, probably. And you've done it with jobs that you don't even play, just because you want something to do. Once you've done those, there's the Relic grind, which again is 5.55. So for people like me, that's great. I enjoy Relic. I'm going to enjoy Bozja. I'm going to enjoy boosting up with the extra stuff in Bozja. But that's not for everyone. So we're going to have 5 months between now and November with no content. Now, well, yeah, it's been since November. But if you're a veteran player, yeah, there might be some problems. But for new players that jumped in for Shadowlands, you got a lot of content to catch up with. There's decade plus worth of content. From different types of modes to PvP to minion battles to... There's all such a stuff. Like, yeah, minion battles, what we wish Vermilion was. You know, actual Pokemon, not Vermilion. But that's another story. But yeah. We've got a long time now till Endwalker. Just like, Shadowlands is a long time until patch 9.1. Which adds a raid dungeon... Loads of different bits of content. I think convenient. I'm doing this on one take. Sorry, everyone. But I did write a script. Yeah, I write words. So I knew what to say. Hopefully this comes out okay. Anyway, enough about that. But yeah, W2G also brought up the... how about if everyone moved over, we suddenly have more of a budget? Well, again, that kind of doesn't work like that. Sorry, guys. With Final Fantasy XIV and Square Enix takes all the money that comes from the subs, and then that money is then split between different projects. It's not just Final Fantasy XIV that gets the money. So those new subs that you're going to magically get, if they happen, if they do, which I doubt it, because I'm going to guess that people are going to quit 14 to go to WoW, because the Burning Crusade's out, which is an old game, but still, it's a heartwarming, loved franchise that people like. So people are going to stop 14 with the drought, go play some WoW, or maybe play some Final Fantasy XI, or play some PSO2, or wherever they're going to go play. Yeah, there's a lot of games out there. Go play whatever you want, have fun. But those supposed new subscribers that are coming from WoW because of the content drought is just going to fund other games. It's not just going to fund Final Fantasy 14. They're not. Square Enix is going to go, ha! 10 million new subscribers. That's 10 million magic dollars for Square. I mean, Yoshi P. Chances are they might get increased budget, yeah. But that, the smartest thing they're probably going to do is just because of how hard their workers work, give them all a pay rise. You know, you're not going to just suddenly have new content because of this. And also, if you did want new content and pay rise for the company, then the best bet is Mog Station. Because Mog Station, the money goes directly to Final Fantasy 14 team, Yoshi P's team. You know, that's the money they get. The Mug Station is their money. So if you wanted money, this is how you get it. And you also brought up, I know you're joking about this, but it kind of sounded very serious to me. If I'm going to bring it up here just because you brought it up that an ultimate tier 3 could be happening if we get enough players. But the same reason I said before, just because they got extra money doesn't mean they're going to be able to fund extra staff. And even if they did fund extra staff, there's no way in hell they're going to get people to do Ultimate. Because Ultimate's designed for people that have been playing and tweaking the system for years. And it's only for the veteran battle designers to do. So, let's just say they did hire new battle designers, okay? Let's just say they've got this magical money that they've suddenly got. Those battle designers would then have to be taught by the veteran battle designers. Because those are the people that know what they've been doing for years. That would mean that they would then have to pull them away from Ultimate. Because they're too busy teaching these new battle designers. Same with the animators. Same with the sound designers. Although, not as much as the battle designers, obviously, because the battle designers, you know, is more specific, role and sound, blah, blah, blah. But still. So, this increase in money will not increase in the amount of content you'll get. The content you might get might be more improved. There might be better rewards. But you're not going to get anything magically new added just because they've got extra money. They've already got a rough design of what they want to do. Adding extra money would be great. Would probably mean some extra stuff that we didn't get before, like how the fact they added certain things, like Mahjong, for instance. We might get some extra side content that wasn't planned, but nothing major. But I'm just going to wrap this video up with saying the fact that enjoy what you like to enjoy. If you like WoW, continue to enjoy WoW. It's a great game. I have nothing against it. If you enjoy Final Fantasy 14, then continue enjoying Final Fantasy 14. If you enjoy Final Fantasy 11, if you enjoy Guild Wars, if you enjoy PSO2, if you enjoy whatever MMO or whatever video game you're playing, could be Destiny. I don't know. Just enjoy games because that's what they're for. We don't need to bicker. We don't need to war. We don't need to try and steal their subs. They don't need to try and steal our subs. If you need a break, take a break. There are games out there. Thank you everyone for your time. Hopefully this response gets... I wonder if they actually watch this. I doubt it. But if not, thank you everyone for your time. So until next time, if this ever is the next time, this has been Chille from Moogle Go Around Radio. And this was a response to Word to Game, where you don't need to battle each other well in Final Fantasy 14. Just remember to download the free trial of Final Fantasy 14. Including the established heavens. Anyway, everyone knows that spiel. Until next time, this has been Chille. Goodbye, everyone.